السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على أشرف المخلوقين سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. It's a great pleasure for me. Thank you for inviting me, alhamdulillah. And I brought with me two other people. I don't know if it's okay or not. You sure? Okay. I think you know both of them, Dr. Suhail and Brother Yusuf. They heard that one of our students, mashallah, is getting married, so they are very happy to be here for you, inshallah. May Allah bless you, and may Allah make you the reason, and make her the reason for each one of you, be the reason for the other person to enter Jannah, inshallah. And you know that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, how he, again, probably didn't hear that much from the brother BK, what he was saying. So I will just make few things which is, I feel like something that I could share with you. All of us, we know the Quran said, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. That Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is our example. And he is the role model for us. And most of the time, I don't know if we are trying to apply that in our lifetime or not. One of the very simple thing about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and that's with the shahada, with shahada of Aisha radiallahu anha wa ardaha, and how she described Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. She said, كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم بساما ضحاكا وكان يخيط ثوبه بنفسه ويخصف نعله ويحلب شاته. Subhanallah. This is Rasulullah, Amir al-Anbiya, Khatim al-Mursaleen, the one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praised in the Quran, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. How Rasulullah used to be, she said, she described him, كان Rasulullah بساما ضحاكا. Always you see a smile on his face. And he jokes. When he enters his house, he was having the biggest mission ever to build a new community, a new society. They are Muslims, they are kuffar, they are munafiqeen, they are Ahlul Kitab, and he has to deal with all that. But once he comes back home, he does not bring that burden with him because he knows the right of the family on him. So he entered with a smile. كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم بساما. And here صيغة المبالغة. It means he was not just a smile, بساما, continuously smiling. Sometimes for us, it's like difficult for them even to smile. It's like if I'm going to smile, I'm going to pay tax for that. So imagine your family needs that when you enter. It's not Rasulullah who was that person when you enter, he wants the people to be scared of him. And you will yell at this one and scream at the other one. No. His family, they loved him. Bassaman dahakan. And he used to laugh. And he used to joke. Do we do that or not? If we're not doing that, we are not following Rasulullah as our example. If you think that by being a person who is tough and harsh and hard, that means you are doing good, no, it's not. Probably the story of Al-Aqra' ibn Habis, and that's also one of the people who accepted Islam late. And he came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he saw him talking to a child, and he was like very surprised. He said, إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْعَشَرَةِ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْأَبْنَاءِ عَشَرَةِ. I have 10 kids. I never even touched one of them or laughed to one of them. He said, وَمَا عَلَيَّ إِن نَزَعَ اللَّهُ الرَّحْمَةَ مِنْ قَلْبِي. He said, what can I do to you, for you, if Allah already take out the mercy from your heart? That was Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The last thing I would like to say also, for a lot of people again, to tell them about the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When you read it and how he was, Aisha described this incident. And when you read it, there is no stories that you could compare to this story from what people read in novels or whatever is that, and love stories and all that. It says that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in one of his ghazawat, he took Aisha with him. Radiallahu anha wa ardaha. And she was not comfortable. She was very young. And he wants to remove this kind of discomfort. And what he said to her, let's race. Natasaba. And she said, no. He said, no, we will do it. And he told the army to stay, and he took Aisha, radiallahu anha, and he raced with Aisha. Imagine if we tell that to someone, say, you're crazy, I'm going to race with my wife. It does not make no sense. It's not adab. is there any adab better than the adab of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? He raced with Aisha, and she narrated the hadith, and she said, فَسَابَقْتُهُ فَسَبَقْتُهُ. I raced with him and I came first. And then she said, then فَسَابَقَنِي, after a little while, we raced again. It means it was not just only one time. And then he said, فَسَابَقَنِي. Then he was able to come first. He said, at that time probably I put some weight. This is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Can you imagine this? Not only that, probably all of us, we knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He blessed the Muslims that they could make wudu, but they could also make tayammum. And even the story of tayammum, it's related to Aisha radiallahu anha. When the people, they went and then they were short of water. And they are coming back from the battlefield, which is they are tired and exhausted, somewhere in the desert. And subhanAllah, when they were about to leave, Aisha said to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, لَقَدْ وَأَفْتَقِدُ قِلَادَتِي, I lost my necklace. Imagine if a man, his wife would tell him in the middle of a trip, and everybody is waiting for you, I lost my necklace. What are you going to tell him? If you are the nicest husband in the world, you tell, okay, don't worry, I will buy you 10 necklaces once we get there. But Rasulullah didn't say that. And he said something completely that I did not read in any of the books of anyone in the history. He said, okay, Aisha, take it easy, you like this necklace. And he ordered a team to go look for the necklace. And they went to look for it. And they were late. And some people came to Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu complaining, saying, look what Aisha did. And because of her, some people don't have wudu. And Abu Bakr came and he would start blaming Aisha. And subhanAllah. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam didn't say a word. But the ayat were revealed to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The ayat of tayammum. And somebody came and he said, لَيْسَتْ هَذِهِ آخِرُ بَرَكَاتِكُمْ يَا آلَ أَبِي بَكْرٍ. This is not the last of your blessing of all you, the family of Abu Bakr. Guess what? Because of what happened now, Allah is revealed to us a rukhsa that if there is no water, we could do a tayammum. So it turned to be something good, not something bad. But the end of the story, and I will finish with that, so I won't take too long. After all this finished, once they took the camel of Aisha radiallahu anha, the necklace was just under it. He didn't complain, he didn't say nothing. لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة. اللهم صل على محمد في الأولين، اللهم صل على محمد في الآخرين، اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد صلاة قائمة تنفعنا بها يوم الدين. May Allah bless you and bless her and bless the two families that will give you the ability to be a good example of a husband, of a Muslim husband and a scholar. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.